Man, it's your boy Dax, and we back at it like a bad habit. I'm here at Create Music Group, and I think it's time you guys get to know me more. Dax music, I would describe it as energetic, motivational, real, from the heart. I like to usually include things I'm going through, which is why sometimes I put myself in situations just so I can have something to write about. A lot of my influences come from Tupac, a lot of rock. I like Green Day, I like Led Zeppelin, I like Bob Marley. Big inspiration is my parents as well. They didn't do any type of music, but just like the struggle and pain they went through, I think reflects in my music and my personality. So yeah, that's about it. That came about junior year of college. So I was playing college basketball in Wichita, Kansas. Was working overnight as a janitor, and I remember on the way to a game one time, I was listening to a song by a group called They, and that inspired me to write a poem. Wrote the poem, showed it to my teammates when we got off the bus, and they were like, fuck, this shit's deep as hell. So I kept writing poems, but as soon as I wrote that first poem that day, which was like 2.5 years ago, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life, which is forming words and making them into beautiful pieces of art. What motivates me for the most part, honestly, is the biggest factor is disrespect. I like to really key on that. I love when people like disrespect me because it just pushes me to, really just get back at them. So I'd say pain for the most part, greatness, wanting to put something into the world that will last forever. But a lot of my motivation definitely comes from anger and pain and disrespect from other people. Yeah, the music industry is definitely, it's a big difference going from Wichita, Kansas, being in the music industry, then moving out to LA. In Wichita, Kansas, I had already capped and was the biggest artist out there, and I wasn't even doing it for very long. But then you come to LA and you sort of have to really immerse yourself into the culture. You gotta, build relationships with people who might necessarily not want to build one with you. You gotta really go out there and get on the scene and just really communicate with people. So I think that's definitely the hardest part because, not everybody's for everybody. So it's some people who you may need to help you with something just may not fuck with you. So there's nothing you can do. And then if they don't fuck with you, they might tell the people they fuck with not to fuck with you. So all of a sudden one person can not like you, and that can just, close down a whole section of the industry for you. So that's definitely the toughest part. Yeah, the vision and the theme for that one is just everything's different from when I started to what I'm doing now. There's a really big gap in between me being a janitor and then me now, doing music full time, being able to pay for life and everything I do. So the album is really focused on that and motivating people to be able to say to themselves that I can do this too. So that's a big thing, and the whole album is basically talking about the grind and sort of it's a lot of affirmation. Me constantly saying I'm going to be one of the biggest hip hop artists in the world. So I'm always telling people that, and the whole album's just about that. It's a manifestation, is what that album is. It's a manifest. I'm preparing for my tour by just really a lot of visualization, just really getting ready to perform in front of either one person or 500. A lot of the venues are capped 250, 300. So it's gonna be actually my first time going on tour. So I'm really just excited to just go hard in front of one person or 30 or 200. So that's why I'm really preparing. Just a lot of getting my mind right and working out. I'm in the gym grinding, getting my body ready too, and my soul. A lot of prayer. So it's actually a trilogy. So I have the first one that was called She Cheated. I remixed a XXX song. That was over a year ago. And then this one's called She Cheated Again. And this one sort of came in between, but I also have another song, which is the end of the trilogy, called I Cheated. So it's a boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited. But She Cheated Again was definitely the hardest one to write because I had to really revisit some situations that were just really hard times. So a lot of pain in that song, a lot of just, non-fictional situations. So really tough to write. Yeah. I say be on the lookout for She Cheated Again, dropping a music video and the song for that November 1st. Be on the lookout for the project that's already out. Cause I'm telling you right now, that project's fire. Just more people just need to hear about it. So be on the lookout for that. We're making a music video for each song on that EP. It's called It's Different now, so that's gonna be lit. Be on the lookout for, got some big collabs. I can't name drop because I think sometimes you fuck yourself up when you do that. But so yeah, be on the lookout for those things. It's your boy Dax, man. I appreciate you guys getting to know the boy. Make sure you go check out the performance on the CMG channel and then come back to my channel and check out all the stuff you haven't seen already.